feathers at last.
Hello and welcome back to Triclaw Gaming with me, Fletcher.
And today we are going to discuss my thoughts about the new upcoming DLC for Jurassic World Evolution 2. Before we get into that, please don't forget to like the video, comment with your thoughts, and if you're new here, please subscribe for more content from all of us at Triclaw Gaming. Right, let's look at this DLC. So I don't want to focus too heavily on what they're giving us because I'm sure plenty of better folks than me have already gone through it all. So let's just quickly run through everything. We're getting 4 brand new species from the movie. The glorious Pyroraptor, the much wanted Therizinosaurus, the huge Quetzalcoatlus, and the chunky Dimetrodon. In addition to the new animals, we are getting some updated variants of existing dinosaurs in the form of the Giga, the Dreadnoughtus, the Dilophosaurus, and the Parasaurolophus. We're even getting a feathered skin for the T-Rex, which I can't wait to see and compare it to Prehistoric Kingdom's feathered T-Rex. The major chunk of the DLC takes the form of a new, immersive campaign focused on biosynth activities in Italy, starring members of the original cast. This new campaign also brings new maps, a whole new building set, new decorations, all the stuff you would expect, and a new Chaos Theory map set in a permanent snow map. All nice stuff. Now, in addition to the paid DLC, we're getting some free stuff. New challenge maps taking place on the Chaos Theory maps with their own unique gimmicks, a new method of moving dinosaurs, a few changes to how park tours work, and some quality of life improvements to Sandbox, including the ability to build more than one of each operations building. That's just the basic rundown of what we're getting. So firstly, I want to say that I think the Pyroraptor looks absolutely great. The species field guide shows off its glorious plumage and feathers, and we've also seen some development footage of its idle animations preening itself like a bird, which all look great. I'm really impressed with how the game's engine renders these feathers, and I look forward to seeing more feathered creatures in the future. I'll also say that the new Giga looks absolutely great, and once that's in the game, I don't think I'll be using the old Giga versions much anymore. I'm also curious what the variations of the skin are going to look like for the Pyro. Different feather colours or patterns on the feathers? I really look forward to experimenting. As for the Therizino, it's not a species I have particular fondness for, but as something very odd and exotic, it will certainly add something new to the park, and I hope that we get some really nice behaviours with its claws. As for Chunky Boy Dimetrodon, well, I hope we get some nice vibrant skins for its sail. What I will say is that so far everything we've heard about the new DLC and everything it's including looks great, and it's a lot more than I was expecting. However, there is an elephant in the room I want to discuss. Everything Dominion related is behind a paywall. Now, for me, this feels like a cash grab. Like others, I did not expect everything in Dominion to be given to us for free in Jurassic World Evolution 2, but I did expect something to be given to us for free to celebrate the new film, just like how the Fallen Kingdom dinosaurs were given to us last time. And unlike others, I think there was stuff that they could have given us for free. In my view, the new variations for the existing dinosaurs that we have could have been given to us for free to celebrate the movie, and the rest keep it in the DLC. The variations wouldn't have been too big of a thing to remove from the paid aspect of the DLC, and it wouldn't ruin the rest of the Biosyn DLC either. There's also the question here about whether they're selling us back content that was always originally going to be there. We know that the original movie release was delayed due to the pandemic, and that Jurassic World Evolution 2 was due for release at the same time as the movie. So was this content cut out to protect the film, and is it being sold back to us? I think that it's at least 50% true. I think that the DLC we're getting now is likely to be more polished and maybe more significant than what we would have originally gotten had the pandemic not occurred. But I also think some of the details were likely already made, and some of those elements were cut when the movie was delayed. I also think that Universal has probably interfered in the background, so I'm prepared to assume that Frontier may not be the ones wanting this to be a fully paid DLC. Whatever the case, I seriously hope that the DLC is polished to the max. A bug-ridden release will not make me feel better disposed to it, and I'm looking at you, oversized Quetzalcoatlus, in those very small aviaries where the pterosaurs still escape. Looking at the free stuff we are getting with the update, I'm also slightly disappointed. For a primarily sandbox player, the additional gimmick challenge mode maps add nothing to the game for me. Although it is nice to see a challenge map starting to actually be different from the others that we already have. And some of the other things we are getting are very small improvements. The idea of invisible fences, potentially an idea stolen from modders, is concerning, as is the ability to build multiple operations buildings. The tall rides acting as transport is a welcome addition, but again, feels like it should have been there from the start, and also seems like it was only made in order to make the Jurassic Park 3 Chaos Theory challenge mode map actually work. This patch also needs to desperately fix the problems that still exist with the game. Pterosaurs are still escaping from the aviaries, a problem the game has had since day one and has apparently been fixed multiple times, and yet my pterosaurs still escape. There's also the ongoing question of optimization that the game requires. There are still bugs in regards to the amenities buildings that randomly decide to stop earning you any money as well. I hope that these problems will get fixed or addressed with the newest update. The final thing I want to say is that while I might be very critical of this DLC, I am genuinely impressed with how much we are getting. And it's more the modern gaming trend of cutting content out of games for DLC and microtransactions that annoys me. Frontier is, however, no EA. I hope that they stay that way, and I look forward to seeing what future DLCs and what future animals we get now, considering we have decent looking feathers. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new DLC, which new species are you looking forward to, and what future DLCs we might get. Don't forget to like the video, and if you are new here, subscribe for more content from all of us at Tricor Gaming. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.